99% of men never do this, and yet this is exactly what women are naturally drawn toward. At first it sounds exaggerated, but take a second and really think about it. How many men do you know who are attractive, confident, even financially successful, yet still struggle to create genuine, meaningful connections with women? It's not really about looks, money, or status. What most men fail to understand are the small but powerful behaviors that quietly make a person unforgettable. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 things women deeply value but rarely ever say openly. These aren't recycled dating cliches. These are subtle psychological triggers rooted in human nature and timeless stoic wisdom that can completely transform how women experience you. If you don't understand these things, you're already behind. You're missing the kind of attraction that lingers in her mind long after you've walked away. Before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is Stoic Nexus. Let's dive in. Secret 1. The power of touch before intimacy. Picture yourself on a date. The conversation is flowing naturally. She's smiling, laughing even, but somehow something still feels missing. You drop her off, send a message later, and then nothing. Silence. This is exactly where most men make the mistake. They believe attraction is created only through words, through jokes, stories, or clever conversation. But real connection doesn't work like that. Women don't connect solely through what you say. They connect through how they feel in your presence, through your energy, awareness, and calm confidence. One of the most overlooked ways to create that connection is through touch, not in a needy, forced, or intrusive way, but in a relaxed, natural, and respectful manner. Small, non-sexual touches before any intimacy can completely change the dynamic. A gentle hand on her lower back, a light touch on her arm, briefly holding her hand. These subtle gestures communicate something deeper than words ever can. They quietly say, "I notice you. You're comfortable here. I'm fully present with you." The problem is that most men touch with expectation. They reach out or hug hoping to receive something back, and women instantly sense that pressure. Instead of comfort, it creates tension. But when a man can touch without needing a reward in return, he immediately stands apart. He becomes someone who feels safe, and real attraction always begins with safety. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Stop debating what a good man should be. Be one. Stay centered. Stay intentional." Most men never truly understand this, and that's exactly why they struggle to create deeper connection. But the men who do understand it become unforgettable. Secret 2. The art of respectful flirting. Most men fall into one of 2 extremes. Either they try far too hard and come across as desperate, or they hold themselves back so much that they become invisible. The truth exists somewhere in the middle. Women enjoy flirting, but only when it feels natural, respectful, and confident. It's not about memorizing pickup lines or trying to impress someone. It's about energy. It's about keeping things playful, light, and slightly teasing. There's a rhythm to it, almost like a dance, where you create room for curiosity and fun. For instance, if she says she loves Italian food, most men will simply agree and move on. But a man who understands playful flirting might smile and say, "Are you sure? You probably haven't tasted it the way I make it." It's simple, but it adds personality and pulls her into the moment. The mistake most men make is that they flirt for validation. They say something and immediately search her face for approval. That neediness destroys attraction. Confidence comes from enjoying the interaction regardless of the outcome. Eye contact matters deeply here too. Hold her gaze slightly longer than normal, then naturally look away before returning again. That subtle tension creates intrigue. It shows that you're comfortable, grounded, and unafraid. And that balance is what makes it magnetic. Secret 3. Listen to understand, not just to reply. Hardly anyone truly does this anymore. Most men are listening while mentally preparing the next thing they want to say. They aren't fully present. They're performing instead of connecting. And women can feel the difference immediately. When a woman opens up emotionally, She usually isn't searching for advice or solutions. More often, she simply wants to feel heard and understood. She wants to know that her words genuinely matter to you. The Stoic approach is simple. Stay present. Remove distractions. Don't rush to speak. Just listen carefully. Then when you do respond, make it clear you are actually paying attention. Instead of giving a generic response, ask something thoughtful that reflects what she truly shared. For example, you mentioned that situation with your boss earlier. How did that affect you? That